Hello, pilots, and welcome back to season 6 of Flight Academy. This is the final, the last game of Flight Academy season 6, game 32, and we have Wes with his incredible Republic list versus Ned with his slightly more incredible Rebels list, with, as you can see in the top corners, their records going into this. Ned is undefeated. Can he make it an invincible tournament? Watching this to find out with me. He's back. We convinced him to do 2 games. We've got...
Fergus. I feel quite lucky to be doing the final, to be honest. Disappear for a year, come for the final. Sounds great.
I mean, that sounds absolutely right for you, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's looking to be a great final. I mean, these 2 players have done so well throughout the tournament, and just Wes's list has been so much fun to watch, and Ned's has just been absolutely devastating. I mean, he kind of trounced me a little bit, so...
I mean...
But...
Yeah, Rebels strong. Just say no more.
I mean, I6 Fen Rao with Swarm Tactics and the Battle of Yavin Luke. It's great, but...
Yeah, Battle of Yavin Luke for 5 points is...
We've spoken about it many a time. Too good. But I mean, if any list can do this, Wes's list has got the chops to do it. I mean, you've got a potentially double tapping Wolf with veteran tail gunner.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really want to be in a Luke Fen sandwich, but if he is there, he will dish the hurt out.
He will fend for himself.
Yeah, and then you've got a hard-hitting or double-tapping Anakin Skywalker as well.
Yep.
So that's how you beat a list like Ned's. You get lots of attack dice in and hope those green dice start to fail.
I mean, Anakin just 3 force, all that, like, just pure attrition.
Yeah.
Just if he's just, I mean, he might be able to outmaneuver. I mean, he isn't a Y-wing, so you take that with a pinch of salt. But if Wes could just consistently deal damage to both, and the damage gets through, like, Ned's list will crumble.
Absolutely. I mean, looking at Ned's list, it's such a tough one as to who do you go for. Luke, I tried going for Luke because he's such a powerhouse, but his ability to regen that force when you target him just makes him so scary.
Yeah, you can't force start him, and like that is really big because force is such a good resource in this game where you can just get that consistent modifier to your dice, or you can even get extra shots with Luke. It's big.
The only way to really force starve Luke is to out initiative him.
Yeah.
It's the only way to force starve him. Out initiative him and make him spend that force. And then he won't have it for attack basically. But he'll always have one for defense. But yeah.
Always, yeah.
It's gonna be this one, but it looks like Ned is clearly going for Wolf there.
He's going for it.
But
you want to go for Luke, but Luke is tanky. But then Fen Rao has the Beskar reinforced plating, which just, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna shrug off some damage.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if Wes can take out Fen, then he's got the initiative on Luke, which gives him a massive advantage. We've said he's a defensive powers, but that means that Fen's not swarm tacticing Luke up to a 6. Only 2 damage there.
It's not bad.
Oh, he's using the elusive. Still 2 damage there on Wolf, so not bad. So get rid of swarm tactics, and then you have the initiative over Luke with Anakin. And then hopefully you can keep Wolf alive and maybe get him in behind Luke. It's good. It's a tough one though, but we've got a proton torp coming in.
Shoot the torpedoes. Ooh.
Oh, he's got the target lock.
Okay.
We said it earlier. Spend that force.
Spend that force. Go for the.
spend that force like it's pocket money, and you
Yeah.
don't have bills to pay. Oh, just the crit. Again, that's where Fen it's just so good with the evades. Damage sensor array.
Okay.
Not, I mean, really direct hit, hull breach, structural damage. They're the ones you were looking for against Fen. But we have a proton going from Luke into Wolf.
Poor Wolf.
Well, unless it's incredibly poor, it's not likely to kill Wolf. But I mean, he's definitely taking 2 crits. He's saving his focus as well by the look of it.
He's going for the offense. Ooh.
Yeah.
What's the...
So disable power regulator and lose stabilizer. Oh.
Yikes.
That's not ideal.
No, not at all.
But I think he saved that focus for that range 1 shot
Just
at Fen.
Yeah, 4 dice with a reroll and a focus was a Wolf's ability, I think.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Wolf's ability. If you can get that sandwich, shoot out the front, spend the charge, shoot out the back, flip the charge back. It's just hilarious. So
well,
good. Oh, he doesn't need the charge.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got to Concordia that one. Fen is down to 1.
So, I mean, if Wolf is able to trade with Fen, that would be good upside for Wes. But then, if you think about it, Anakin and Luke in a 1v1, I do think Luke could edge him out slightly.
Yeah, I mean, the X-Wing is more maneuverable than the Y-Wing. You do take into account Anakin's Initiative 6 does mean that if Luke gets in a position so he doesn't have the forward arc on, he's got the dorsal turret to move that, or
the turret, yeah.
He could potentially barrel roll if he needs to get himself. If he goes, oh, I've got the turret in the left, and I can line them both up by doing a barrel roll. I've got the force as a modification, and Anakin's ability as well that he can do a red maneuver, and if there's an enemy at range 0 to 1 or in bullseye, spend a force and go into stress. Suddenly he does a K-turn over the top, has Luke there and goes, you're in my bullseye, I'll spend a force target lock, proton top.
Well, it doesn't have to be in the bullseye, it could be the front arc at range 1, so...
Yeah, if it's range 1, but I mean, the ideal kind of would be to do it at range 2, get the target lock, proton top.
100%, but...
if you get both arcs on, just double tap. I mean, he gets a force both times, but just double tap. But all of it.
It's a shame that he didn't spend his charge, because then he would, that rear arc to get an extra dice would be lovely.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a range 1 rear arc, but he does have 1 ion because of the disabled power regulator at this point. But he's cleared the loose stabilizer so he can turn around. Because although you've got that rear arc, turning around is still good. So, is he going to target lock? Is he going to pivot and target lock Luke, or is he just going to see if he can keep it on? I think keep it on Fen. Take Fen down. Get him off the board.
Because the thing is,
5 points.
I think after Fen's yet to move, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Fen could just get out of there, and that's the problem.
He could just get out of there, but can he get out? Can he get away from Anakin and Wolf? That's the question. No, he goes aggressive.
That's aggressive.
And he lands on the obstacle, so he cannot shoot. This is the moment. This is where Anakin just goes pop, pop, pop. I think.
Double tap.
Right, no ion for Fen. You know, a good thing as well, actually, that lock doesn't come off because it's on Luke. But Fen is strained, so he loses a defense dice. I think unfortunately dorsal turret is pointed to the left, so I don't know if he'll be able to do a double tap, but I mean, now is the time.
You got to go for. I think.
You
If
gotta go
Fen-
for it.
Yeah. So Fen won't have Concordia on Wolf, so Wolf has a better chance as such to get rid of him. Kind of.
I just think if you can take Fen out now,
You got to get rid of him.
yes, but that's going to be Fen down.
Got 3. He's gone.
Fen is gone. That is
Oh,
5. That's a big 5 points, and
that's good.
that is really good for Wes. I mean, again, we cannot discount Luke. Luke is crazy.
Luke is a one-man army. He can like.
Yeah.
He's definitely, especially back in 2.0, he's one of my most played pilots, I think. I just so efficient, just even more so now, and it's
Now the players did just forget that because Fen is not he can't shoot. So ignore those dice on the screen at the moment. That was actually Fen trying to have a shot and then looking down and going, "Oh no, I'm on a gas cloud and I'm dead."
He just ignited the cloud and blew himself up.
Yeah. Although that is Anakin's trick because he does have seismic charges. Oh, that's a great proton torpedo though. But you've got the plated hull. Not that he needs it. It is 3 shields, but
All of the shields, but
that keeps him above half as well, which is huge. Now, Wolf gets the range 1 shot. No mods, but he's got a range 1 shot. This could be good.
no mods, no dream.
It's not very good. It's just
not.
1.
It's not great, but hey.
You know what? 1 can sneak through. Not like that.
Not no.
Not like that.
I can't be the only one thinking this. Ned rolling. Ned's playing Rebels, and he's rolling his dice in Empire Cup.
Yep. Using a Scum Fang Fighter.
Just the crossover levels is just confusing my brain.
I mean,
they haven't made a Rebel Fang Fighter model, so
no.
Unless he gets the Tipex out and some paints. I don't know why I said Tipex. Unless he gets the paint out and starts painting his Fang Fighter.
I mean, in fairness, when I first met Ned, he only seemed to play Empire, but he used to come in with an Empire hat on as well.
Empire hat, yeah.
So
the officer hat on, it was great to see.
Yeah, it was absolutely great.
His list was also quite deadly when he rocked up at 2.0 with the I think it was just
4
X1s, yeah. Vader and 3 basics.
I miss being able to fly the basics.
Yeah, but then it's quite nice now to have all these named people, so it swings and roundabouts.
I kind of wish you were able to do a bit of both, but that's
I agree with that. But
that's a conversation that we've gone over many times. But there we go. I mentioned it earlier. The I6, he's able to rotate that turret. It's only a dorsal turret, so it's still 3 dice though.
Still a good shot.
And Luke is out of proton torps at this point. That's not great. He's got the target lock though.
Go for the reroll. Oh, and spend that force like it's pocket money.
Absolutely. And Ned has to spend the force, so that is all force spent.
I mean, he's going to get 1 back, so he's got to get shot.
No, because he's now not being shot at.
Ooh, that's a good point, actually.
So you initiative starve Luke the force.
Yeah.
So Luke has no mods against Wolf. Just 1 crit.
Come on, Wolf.
Oh, that crit goes through. It's a console fire.
Wolf is just burning up over there.
Yeah, we don't like console fires because they do that. Oh, and now it's a 1v1 father versus son.
Ooh,
But it is a 1 point game though, which is what makes it more interesting.
this could be close.
Wes has the upper hand because both of Ned's ships are 5 points.
Now, if you were Wes here, would you have dropped to mine?
I wouldn't have, knowing that Luke was going to be going forward, because there's no way that that would have got Luke.
Hmm.
So if there was just it would have been. It's a shame. Almost like a shame that that barrel is definitely not going to fit there.
It's gonna be a fail, isn't it?
Yeah. So seismic charge could have been good, but I think all it would do is just take an obstacle off the board. What is Anakin doing?
I mean,
Oh, he's going into Luke. Oh, R2D2 spend to get shield back, so Luke is actually back up to full health, but that's not bad because Anakin is not going to be shot, and he gets a free shot at Luke. Can't mod it, but
it's a good time to use R2D2. So
yeah, 2 hits.
what more can you want?
That's pretty good.
Does get a force back, so he's back on the full force. So
Yeah, it has to spend one.
Spends it just to keep that shield.
Yeah.
Cool.
4.5 minutes away from having our champion, and again, Wes is currently 1 point up. He's dropping that
There's the
seismic.
mine. Yeah.
I think that's a good time to do it, because if Luke goes left,
I think you've got both target possibilities of those asteroids. You've got the asteroid and the gas cloud, so you can pick either or. Ooh, and Luke kind of just walked straight into it.
he's K turning up there, which means
can't use the attack pattern, attack speed.
Yeah, so
ooh, is that the right call to do for the K turn?
I don't. It's a tough one. I actually think I would have banked round. Oh, now here's the big question. I don't think the front arc is on, unfortunately.
No.
He can't clear that stress because absolutely no way that's bullseye or range 0 to 1.
Are you sure? Might need a measure.
Yes.
Right.
I think I'm sure. But the seismic charge does hit Luke.
Cheeky damage going through.
1 cheeky damage. So front arc is unfortunately out. So it's going to be dorsal turret, which is range 2. That would have been.
Oh, he's got the turret. Okay, that's.
He's got the turret.
Was facing the other way, so.
No, he turned it to the right to shoot Luke earlier.
It's not a bad shot, actually.
Yeah, 2 hits.
He's got the asteroid for defense. I mean, both of them do. But...
Yeah. So plenty of evades there. But, I mean, this does also give Anakin 2 evades.
Does he spend the force?
He's spending all the force. So it's going to be a damage go through, which unfortunately. So it's 2 go through. So
takes half points, doesn't it?
Ned has taken the lead, half points. So half points for Ned, 7 to 5. Anakin needs to really put some work in now.
I mean, it's not. Ooh, but the one straight, is that the. I mean, granted, that's the one downside with Y-Wings. The dial. And then the Republic Y-Wing especially has a very, very rough dial.
It does. And again, I don't think he's got both.
Yeah, and he hasn't got. I think the fact that Wes doesn't have the R4 as well is a bit.
He just didn't
Right.
have the points for R4. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't disagree with the Anakin build at all. I think Veteran Turret Gunner is
Oh, 100%.
so good.
In a game mode like this, where you need to just be constantly doing damage,
Yeah.
it's an absolute lifesaver.
And
Oh, 3 hits.
there's 3 hits going in. And he gets 2 of them.
Oh, that's good. I mean, if
It's half points. He's leveled the game up. He just needs to survive this shot.
go on, Wes, because I think.
And this is it. Time is up now. So for normal time, this is the final shot. If Wes survives this, we go to extra time.
Oh, this could be very close.
It's oh no.
No.
Oh, even with the force, Anakin
Oh.
goes down. Oh my god.
What a game.
I mean, that was. Oh, he's still doing his plated hole though. Got to remember plated hole.
You
It's
can't,
turned
you
down
can't
with those
forget the
crits.
hole.
Yeah, that was brutal. It was a structural damage and a damage sensor array that went through there. So if he'd have managed to ignore one, it wouldn't have been a direct hit, so he could have survived. But
I mean, the structure is very much damaged, and I think the sensor array is probably blown up. So
yeah, it's all a little bit. I mean, the biggest question now is, does this mean Luke's dead as well because his dad's dead?
You know what? You're asking the right questions.
It's a paradox. But what we do know is that Ned has gone 9-0. He's done an invincible season. He gets the tiny little Sabine Wren trophy that we managed to print off for this, for winning his inaugural. I mean, it's his first Flight Academy, and he's just gone and destroyed it. And he's made us think that maybe when we come back for Season 7, Standard Loadout Class might be back. Because 2 seasons in a row, Luke Skywalker has won.
Oh, what a shocker.
I mean, it's been an absolutely fantastic game. Wes flew so well there. And
I genuinely think if Wes had one more turn, I think he could have taken it.
I genuinely, I think he would have dropped a seismic charge.
K-turn, and fired his last proton torpedo.
Yeah, because he's already got the lock.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fantastic win there for Ned, and great showing for Wes. He great throughout the whole tournament. I mean, he's gone 6-3, which, other than obviously Ned's record of 9-0, is one of the best records that we've had in the season.
6-3 is incredibly strong. And then
yeah,
that's a great score.
It's a great score, but I mean, well done to Ned coming in, winning it.
Oh, what! No longer wearing that Empire hat now. What a shame.
Yeah, I mean, the Rebels took it again. Wes, fantastic second place. I mean, big thank you to all the players that came along. It has been such a great 3 nights of playing. 32 games in 3 nights is insane.
I mean, all been such great games. A few great watch on the channels as well.
Yeah. Well, Fergus, thank you very much for joining me for the last 2 games of Season 6. I hope you enjoyed those.
Absolutely loved them. Glad to be back.
Yeah. And guys, that is Season 6 of Flight Academy done. We have our winner with Ned. If you want to go back and watch the other games or the other seasons, they're all up there. Definitely worth checking out. Just to let you know, no video next week. We are actually taking a little break for ourselves. We're going away. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time with some more footage. We've got loads of games lined up for you. But in the meantime, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.